Now, in terms of weather, I mean, for a Saturday and Sunday, you couldn't ask for much more. Beautiful days, sun was out, cool though.
A little chilly this morning. Be cold this morning.
Yeah, a little bit, but you know, as we were talking about, I kind of like it.
Yeah, I had my sweatpants on till about noon today. We can't take the cold here in Florida. We're not used to it, but it's going to warm up this week. Take a look at what a beautiful day it was over Sarasota Bay. Hardly a cloud in the sky, maybe a wisp of a cirrus every once in a while, but look at the surface of the bay, a little breezy, and you can see a little choppy from time to time. Temperatures across the state at this hour have cooled off into the 70s just about everywhere. Tampa 78, 79 at Fort Myers and Naples, 80 at Key West. And across our viewing area, I think the air is a little drier out in Highlands County with temperatures in the low 70s there, 76 at Miami City, 79 at Bradenton. If we take a look at northern Sarasota and Manatee County, we can see 79 is a pretty good average temperature across the area. Old Mayaca currently 77. And in western Charlotte and southern Sarasota County, again, in the upper 70s for the most part, and we'll drop off to pretty close to 60 for our low tonight. Well, high pressure has been dominating our weather, has nudged a little farther east, shifting our winds from due north yesterday to a more northeasterly direction. And those winds are become more of an easterly component to it as we move this week. And that'll bring in the moisture that'll keep us from being quite as cold at night and also warm us up a little bit during the daytime. And we'll eventually start seeing some cumulus clouds move across the state probably by Tuesday or Wednesday. But right now you can see not a cloud in the sky with those mild northeasterly winds. Across the nation, the jet stream well up to the north, except out west, they will have a parade of wonderful rain and snowstorms out there right on through Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. They've had enough snow out in Colorado at the Arapahoe Basin Ski Resort. Became the first ski resort in North America to open this weekend. They're skiing there right now. Not skiing in New England, but they did get some snow from this very powerful storm over the weekend that's now moved into the Canadian Maritimes. In fact, in the Adirondacks and right up through the heart of Vermont and in parts of New Hampshire and Quebec, they had a ½ inch of snow on the ground earlier today from that. And while Montreal didn't get any snow, to the east of there in Sherbrooke, Quebec, they did get about a foot of snow. So, I mean, that's a lot of snow for this early in the season, but because it's so warm up there, it's going to melt very quickly. And tonight, those low temperatures are going to be fairly seasonal across the nation. As we bottom out in the 60-degree range, they'll be about 50, 56 in New York City, and warming up tomorrow to a very comfortable 82 in Dallas, Minneapolis, St. Paul, 54. Now here's our forecast. We have that high pressure in place with that northeasterly flow we've been talking about. And as we move through the next 48 hours, we have an approaching cold front. But look at the trajectory and its position. It's going to come at us through the back door. And this is late Tuesday. By Wednesday, it'll pass south, but there's not a lot of cold or dry air behind it. It's just going to reinforce the very comfortable conditions we have right now and keep us from warming back up. So again, that front will come by about Wednesday afternoon. So here are your weather headlines, things to remember. It is going to be not as cold tonight. It's also, we're also going to have a slow warming trend this week, but nothing dramatic. Pretty close to normal for the rest of the week. And it's going to stay mainly dry right on through the end of the week with just a slight chance of rain. Here's our forecast for the marine interest. Northeast winds 5 to 10, seas 2 feet with a moderate chop in bay and inland waters. 82, the beach temperature tomorrow. The water temperature, it's cooled off to 75 because of our chilly mornings. And here's our 7-day outlook showing that we will have only a 10% chance of rain when that front comes through on Wednesday. But look what happens to the temperatures. Really not much this week, Adam. Maybe next weekend a 20% chance of rain. But I think this is a weather pattern we can grow to like.